Hello and welcome back to a Flippin' Mess reselling channel. Today we're going to go over for all my sales from reselling through August 20th, so through the end of the week. I buy things at places like Goodwill, Salvation Army, thrift stores, and retailers, and I flip them for a profit on sites like eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, WhatNot, sometimes Amazon, and Etsy. So this week on eBay, I sold a pair of Athleta leggings in a great size, extra large, for $19.45, and I paid $5.25 for those. I sold a pair of Converse shoes for $30. I paid $15, but I had those shoes for a full year. So Converse is kind of tricky for me. Certain styles do well and others don't. I sold a Czechoslovakia Prada creamer for $21.21, and I only paid $4 for it. But one of the things with hard goods is you're waiting for the right buyer. So in this case, I had that little creamer for 2 years. So I'm not sure I would pick it up again. I sold a Tadashi collection wrap top for $33.90, and I paid $2.88. So that was one of the better sales this week. I sold a John Varvatos casual button-down shirt for $12.65, and I paid $1.61 for it. I sold a pair of Hoka One One Bondi 7 running shoes. They were used for $43, and I paid $14.99 for those. I sold a pair of Lululemon Wonder Under leggings for $20, and I paid $4 for those. I sold a new with tags J. Jill dress in a size 3X for $20, which is less than I wanted. But as you'll see when I do my totals, my eBay sales were really slow this week. So I took the offer. I paid $9.75 for that dress. I sold a Roots, which is a Canadian company t-shirt for boys, for $9. I paid $2.70. Roots adult clothes do well, so when I saw the child size, I thought I would try it. Next time, I probably wouldn't pick that item up. I sold a used Soma robe for $15. I paid $7.99. I sold a pair of Timberland men's shorts, new with tags. They sold for only $10, so I definitely wouldn't pick these up again. And I paid $1.50. I sold a Chico's size 3 jumpsuit in animal print for $25. I paid $9.99. I sold a Sarah Coventry brooch for $13.56, and I paid $2. I sold a pair of Nike's Pro Flex men's shorts for $25.40, and I paid $9.99. I sold a pair of BZ's loafers for $16, and I paid $7.99. I sold a pair of new with tags Crocs glitter sandals for $25, and I paid $9. I sold a pair of Donald J. Pliner sandals for $15, and I paid $5. And these flipped really fast, like within a day or two, and the same with the Crocs. I sold a pair of Old Navy girls jeans for $8.88, and I paid $1.61. And I sold a pair of Sundance flats for $18, and I paid $6. And I sold a small little M.A. Hadley pottery plate for $26, and I paid $1.25. So on eBay this week, my sales, I see that I flipped two numbers around, so a little over $400 in sales and a cost of goods around $130. Overall, my sales were down 40%, and my selling fees were up. So not sure exactly what's going on with eBay. I didn't change anything. I actually listed more this week and was more active in my store. And the other platforms are doing well. So the only thing I can think is that it's something with eBay, or the market's flooded right now on eBay, but I'm doing well on the other sites. That is why it's a good idea to cross post. So my Poshmark sales for the week, I sold an Oakley roll top bag for $36. I paid $20 for it. I sold a sleeveless torrid Swiss dot dress for $23 and I paid $6 for it. And this sold within a few days as well. I sold a pair of J. Crew kitten heels for $27 and I paid $10.50, and those sold within 1 day. I sold a men's North Face shirt for only $10 and I paid $6.04. So I definitely wouldn't pick up that style again. You really have to watch with North Face. There are only certain styles that sell for high dollar amount. A lot of them sell for $10 to $20. So make sure that you check the exact style of the piece that you're picking up and watch what you pay for the pieces to make sure you do okay on them. I sold the New Attacks Papilio, which are Birkenstock shoes, for $108 on Poshmark, and I paid $9.75. So that was the best sale this week. And they sold within a day or two of being listed. I sold a Bruce Fairman pottery vase, beautiful copper drip glaze, for $40 and I paid $9.99. Now I was asking, I believe, $80 some for it. So I took a 50% off offer, but sometimes you have to consider, even though that piece may be worth the $80 or $89 I was asking, I only paid $9.99. So if sales are slow, I'm gonna take the offer, as long as it's profitable. I sold a Journey t-shirt for $24 and I paid $2.99 for that. I sold a Vans Flame pair of shoes. I had these for, since the beginning of the pandemic. They only sold for $51 and I paid $34.99. So not the best, but I don't think I actually lost money on them. I sold a Free People Morning Light dress for $31 and I paid $6.99. I sold the Nike swim top. This actually sold before, was returned, it sold again. The good thing is it sold for more money the second time around. Sold for $12 and I paid $4.99. I sold a pair of Timberland pink flats for $25.18 and I paid $10.50. I sold another pair of Athleta leggings for $18 and I bought them for $4.65. I sold the kind of dirty pair of Keens for $21 and I paid $8.49, and those sold within a day. I sold a Columbia PFG men's shirt. I used to pick these up all the time and the price just keeps going down. It sold for $14, which actually is about the going rate for them now, and I paid $7.29. So I'm really slowing down on picking those up. If I could get them for, say, $2 at the Goodwill 75% off sale or something, I would still pick them up because they still sell well. They just sell at a lower price point. I sold a pair of Talbot's jeggings for $17 and I paid $6.99. I sold a Michael Kors mini duffel bag key fob for $39 and I paid $19. Now here's an interesting point. I sourced that on WhatNot from another WhatNot seller. I paid $19. The going rate for it is $50, but I could afford to take the $39 offer because I only paid $19 for it. So if you're not on WhatNot selling, that's up to you, but you can definitely source on WhatNot. There are a lot of sellers starting their auction at $1 and $2 for great items. So I would at least sign up for WhatNot as a sourcing option if you're a reseller. And if you're not a reseller, it's still a great place to shop. I sold a pair of Old Navy jeans for $16 and I paid $213. So my totals for Poshmark in sales was $512.18 and my cost of goods was $171.29. On Mercari, Mercari did well as well this week. Now, one thing to point out, Poshmark actually beat eBay this week, and I really don't think that's ever happened in my 10 years of reselling. So that says something about eBay, and it's not a good something. And it also says a good thing about Poshmark. On Mercari, I sold a Theory dress for $18. I paid $2.13. I sold a Torrid dress for $23 and I paid $7.50. I sold a pair of Vionic sneakers for $23. I paid $11.99. Sold another pair of Athleta leggings. These were new with tags, so I did get more for these, $31, and I paid $10.75. I sold one of the Kate Spade dresses for $25, and I paid $7.50. That is low for Kate Spade, but that particular style, there were a lot of sellers that had it, and a lot of them were new with tags, and mine was used, so I took a lower offer. I sold the other Kate Spade dress that I had for $43, and I paid $5.25. Both of those sold very quickly, within a week or two of being listed. I sold a pair of Lululemon Fast and Free leggings for $22, and I paid $8. I sold a pair of Fit Flop sandals for $30, and I paid $7.50. I sold a pair of Cole Haan skimmer flats for $34, and I paid $15. So for Cole Haan right now, that was actually a good price to get $34 for those. I sold a kid's pair of Nike Uno collaboration shoes for $28, and I paid $6.99. I sold a Michael Kors dress for $12 that I paid $2.88. And I sold a pair of Minnetonka moccasins for $17, and I paid $15.99. So that was probably my worst sell of the week. For a total of $306 in Mercari sales and $101.48 cost of goods. In total, not counting WhatNot or Amazon or Etsy, I had $1,213.23 in sales. My cost of goods was $412.27. My fees were $242.65, and that's an estimate based on 20% across all the platforms. So my net was $558.31. If it wasn't for Poshmark and Mercari having a good week, it would have been a really bad sales week if I was just dependent on eBay. On WhatNot, I tried a different strategy this week. So those of you that are doing WhatNot, this might be interesting to you. Instead of doing $2 on everything, including my high-end pieces like Lululemon, Athleta, Free People, this time I priced things at $3, $5, and then $20 for some new pairs of shoes. I didn't sell any shoes this week. I did sell one pair at $20 the week before. I had a lot of new buyers this week. My normal buyers weren't there, so I don't know what happened there. I don't know if there was another sale at that time or if they were just busy. But the good thing about it is I sold 14 items in the athletic wear sale for a total of $64. Now, the last time I think I was shipping out 60 some packages, but most of it sold at $2 and $3, and I felt like I was just giving things away. So this time I was disappointed that I only sold 14 items, but at least my average per item was $4.57. And I can sell those items at a higher price on another platform. And I'll still include them. I just transfer them to the next sale in case someone wants to buy them in the next sale. I also had a jewelry sale this week on WhatNot, and I was very happy to have some action and to have some people in that show. I still need a lot more people in these auctions to be able to get prices up so that I can get a competitive price like I would get on a site like eBay. But in this case, I sold 22 pieces of jewelry for $68, so an average of $3.09. Now that average sounds really bad, but the reality is I usually pay around 50 cents to $1 per item of jewelry. So it is a very low buy cost, and that is buying them from auctions and lots, or buying them at estate sales, or buying them in Goodwill Blue Box, and stuff like that. So I get my jewelry from a lot of places. My buying price is low unless I pay up for a special unique piece. And if I paid up, I would not risk putting it on WhatNot. Now, if I get to where I have over 100 people in my WhatNot sale, then yes, I might try it. But as of right now, I'm only putting pieces in there that I'm willing to let go at a lower price. So I was happy with that. So I didn't sell as much dollar amount wise, but I also didn't give up a lot of inventory at a low price. So I will let you know. I am going to change up the strategy again in my next WhatNot sale. I'm going to go to $3 on almost everything, and not have a $2 start anymore. So that way, if I bought it, let's say at Goodwill for $1.88, then I'm still gonna make a little bit, even if it's like 50 cents or $1 after fees. And then I will still do a higher price for Lululemon, but I'm going to let Athleta and some of the Free People and things go at the 3 and see if I get bidding to take off, and I will let you know how that goes. But overall, my week was still a good week despite eBay being really low. And I'm gonna do some things this week and see what the results are to see if I can improve anything on eBay. But my impressions were down, my fees were up, and my sales were down. So I don't think it necessarily was me. I listed some really popular items this week, like Reformation, Lululemon, Kate Spade. So I don't know what it is, but it seems to only be eBay because the other platforms are up. If you're a seller, you can let me know if you're seeing the same thing or if it's just lucky me. Anyway, I am glad that I cross-post, and I hope you are too if you're a reseller. If you like these videos, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a great day. Goodbye.